Tales from the Funky Graveyard.
Funky Graveyard.
Oh, there's a note. Dear tenant, this is Mr. Alucard, your landlord. Hope you enjoy your stay on the island. Please leave your rent outside the front door at midnight every Tuesday. Remember, during your stay, smoking, pets, religious iconography, and garlic are not permitted. Although the house is currently empty, your housemate will be returning in a few seconds.
Whoa there, zombie chariot! Oh, hello there. You must be the new roommate. Hold on a sec. Back! Ow! Sorry about that. Now, where were we?
Well, I was over here, and you were riding a zombie through the wall. Zombie?
Oh, yeah. They're really an untapped resource when it comes to public transportation. Raise one up, strap some roller skates to it, and a muzzle, and away you go. Of course, they'll be much easier to use once we get sat-nav.
I'm sorry, did you say raise one up?
But of course! How else you think you get zombies? You don't just find them wandering down your street. Well, I guess that one I just let go, you might. And the one that got away yesterday. And the day before.
Look, I'm still not clear on how this whole raise one up part. How does that work?
Oh, sorry, you must be new round here. My name's Zack, and I'm training to be a necromancer.
Ugh, and you admit that? In public? How could you? I'm surprised you don't get lynched.
Well, I admit a few people are uncomfortable with the idea if they see I'm using their grandmother, but most aren't too bothered by it.
Their grandmother? Gross. What kind of sick, crazy place is this?
Now hold on right there, Buster. I draw the line at that. Evil, I may be. Dark, mysteriously handsome, fair enough. Transportation visionary, definitely. But I draw the line at being called sick.
Well, what would you class it as? Digging up corpses and doing foul, depraved things to them?
If you think riding the odd corpse is depraved, then this island may not be the place for you. Wait until you hear my idea to liven up the racetrack.
What? Racetrack? Okay, that's it. You are so sick, I may very well have to shoot you.
Oh, come on. At least do it properly. Attack the house with a mob and some burning bits of wood, and chase me to a windmill. If I'm going to die for reanimating the dead, then at least let's have some sense of decorum.
Hang on a sec, reanimating the dead?
Yes, I told you. I'm a necromancer in training. I use the black arts to raise the dead and do my nefarious bidding, like carry me around or pick up a pizza or etc.
Oh, I see. So there's none of that other stuff with the violating and the grossness.
Oh, no. That's a necrophiliac. Quite different, I assure you.
Wow. Okay then, cool. So did you always train to do this? I mean, are you from a family of evildoers that's been hiding away on this island for generations, plotting terrible things?
No. I failed my computer science degree and transferred here from Portsmouth University.
University? Aren't you a bit old to be a student?
The term is mature student, not old. Thank you very much.
I thought mature student was an oxymoron.
You're a moron.
What was that?
Nothing. So what's your story? Are you in the army or something with all the combat gear and the walkie-talkie?
The army? No, let me explain. As a child, I dreamed of adventuring around the world, exploring new continents, studying new tribes before slaughtering them and exploiting their lands. Cook, Drake, Cortez, the Wizard of Oz guy, these were my heroes. Then my careers advisor explained to me that the best way to seek out adventure and earn a fair to middling salary was to either become a food taster for Castro or a geographer.
Yeah, thanks. Didn't need the life story. Jeez. You could have just said I'm not in the army, I'm a geographer. Although, to be fair, I would probably have still needed clarification about the combat gear.
Look, the army are a bunch of poor, ill-equipped Nancy boys when compared with the Royal Geographical Society.
Right, okay, so now I know why you're dressed like that, not to mention your childhood dreams and aspirations, but I still don't know who you are, or why you in my house.
Oh, sorry. Gosh, where are my manners? I'm Matt. I'm your new housemate. Just arrived. Got off the boat this morning. The Royal Geographic Society organised getting me some digs. You should have been told. The landlord knew I was coming. Look, he even left a note.
Oh, yes, new roommate, sorry, yes, I do remember that. He did mention something about it. He leaves a lot of mysterious notes. I don't actually pay much attention to a lot of them. They're normally full of foreboding and talk of menacing shadows or demands that I stop using blue tack on the walls. So, you got here by boat, you say? I didn't see one come into dock this morning.
Well, I got the boat almost to the island. The captain seemed reluctant to come any closer, and I had to row the last part. But I'm here now, ready to make the best of it, even if it turns out there are zombies.
Oh, don't worry. There's far more than zombies round here. Here, let me show you around the gaff. First, come into the kitchen and meet the guys.
So, they've gone out?
No, they're right here. No, first, let me introduce you to Zanzibar, the coffee machine.
You name your kitchen appliances.
Words have power. Names, even more so. Especially here, on this island. That means you have to be very careful what you call something. For instance, Zanzibar thinks he is better than you, and will only make coffee if and when he thinks you deserve it.
That's damn right, huh? You want to make me work for it the hours of the night just at the whim, huh? Do you know how much effort goes into making that pleasant glug-glug noise when pouring your coffee? No! Ah! Je pensais pas. I need my rest.
And over here is Major Rads the microwave. How dare you speak to me, you ghastly little bounder! One day, my friend, I will find a way to radiate outwards and fry you all. Then I will be your baked bean-making slave no longer, you hear?
Ah, I see. So by naming him Major, gave him a blustery British temperament.
Yeah, either that or he's just a total git. But you get the idea. You have to name things carefully. For instance, it might be best if you don't try using the kettle too often.
Why not?
I named it Balthazar, Destroyer of Souls.
So no tea then?
Unless it's Earl Grey or green tea. Only that seems to appease him. That is if you can find any.
Oh, have you run out?
Nah, the bloody tea goblins keep nicking it. So, what brings a geographer to our little island then?
Well, when I got my degree and joined the Royal Geographical Society, they handed me my compass, my traveller's notebook, my gun, and my choice of assignments. This is my new post. You see, this island has never really been explored in recent times. When it was settled during the 16th century, there were some towns and roads set up, and a vague map was drawn. But then came rumours of witchcraft, pirates, and strange occurrences, so no one has ever accurately detailed it. Or rather, no one has ever done it, and returned.
Here, look at the map. See, there's none of those swirly lines to denote height, or any service stations marked on it. And to show how old this map is, some parts still have "Here be monsters."
Yes, that may not be that inaccurate, actually. Basically, you're just here to draw a map of the island.
Not just that, but also to live here indefinitely and do detailed reports on the local anthropology, catalogue the animals and fauna, make notes of local customs, try local beers, pick up local gulls, for research purposes, of course, just an all-round information-getting exercise.
Ah, local customs. Well, As it's your first night here, I think I can help with local customs. Let's go out tonight for a drink and meet some of the residents and see some of the sights.
Okay, where are we going to go? Oh, look at this place on the map. The spooky graveyard. Let's go there. Looks exciting.
Oh, not the spooky graveyard. I hate that place. It's so horrifying.
You mean you're scared by a few ghosts and ghouls? You a would-be necromancer?
No, it's not that. It's all the chain rattling and the sheets over their heads. It's so old school. Like Scooby-Doo, man. Some of the zombies are still wearing teddy boy jackets. Truly horrifying.
Well, what do you suggest then?
Let's go to the funky graveyard. They've had a new mirror ball put up in the crypt.
So, how long have you been on the island then?
Oh, a couple of years. I came over to study, of course, but managed to get a couple of jobs in different parts of the island in the meantime.
Oh, really? Where did you work?
Oh, mainly I did odd jobs for this old geezer who lives over the other side of the island. I lived on site and helped him with his, chores. Gardening, cleaning, etc.
Well, that sounds nice of you. Not the evil you were trying to convince me of. Do you still work there?
No. We had a clash of personalities. Didn't really work out so well. Plus, I've got university starting soon, so I need to concentrate on my studies.
So, what career prospects does necromancy get you? It can't be as varied or amazing as geography. I guess working with the dead you could probably be useful to archaeologists.
Archaeologists? The Brush and Spade Brigade? Ugh. They are so boring. Have you heard their motto? Don't rush, just brush. Boring, man! Besides, they don't really like what I do. Apparently, making a skeleton sit up and start dancing around to the Monster Mash isn't a hilarious Halloween prank. No, apparently it ruins their carefully preserved site and destroys tons of evidence. I assume they mean all those bits of pottery that seem to be everywhere. Honestly, the ancient world must have just been riddled with broken pottery wherever you walked.
Wow, can you actually do that? I mean, make a skeleton dance around?
Sure, well, I mean, I will be able to. Reviving skeletons is learnt in the second year. It's harder than zombies as they don't have any muscles or skin holding their bones together.
Yuck. Okay, moving on. So, not archaeology then. What about helping the police in murder investigations? You could get a corpse to lead the police to its own murderer.
Help the police? That's not very evil, is it? Man, you are so square. If you must know, my aim is, once I'm a fully fledged necromancer in control of evil powers most people can only dream of, I want to get a job in a theme park.
A theme park?
Yeah, I'd work in the haunted house, Transylvania style section, and help make it really, really scary. Plus, on my time off, I can ride the rides as much as I like. It seems perfect.
Well, that is a plan, sure. Doesn't seem very ambitious, though.
You sound just like my parents. Come on, Zack, aim higher. Why are you still doing university, Zack? You're in your 30s. Squares.
Well, they just want what's best. They're just trying to help.
No, they just want you to give up on your dreams, man. They want your heart to die, so you just become a shell of a person, just existing. So you end up doing exactly what they did. They don't want you to exceed them or do your own thing. I've seen John Hughes movies. Parents are to blame for everything, man.
You really are just a whacked-out loony loser with a corpse fetish, aren't you?
Did you read my entry in my school yearbook? I bet you were a right swat. Oh, anyway, enough cheerful get-to-know-you banter. Here we are, the funky graveyard.
Wow, look at this place. So much neon and UV for a graveyard, I mean.
Yeah, it's pretty funky. Come on, the crypt club is in the centre there. Just go through the door and down the steps.
Okay, I definitely didn't expect the inside of a crypt to be this big or have so many disco lights.
Don't forget the glitter ball. That's new. Let's go to the bar. Oh, you must meet this character here. This is the main man behind the Crypt Club. This is Hep Ted. He's one funky dude. Hey Ted, anything going down in Funky Town tonight?
There are no quick and easy answers.
Yeah, so got any juicy gossip?
There are no biscuits in my cupboard.
Okay, I can see why you like this guy. Must have to get up pretty early to get past him.
Yes, this is how it should be.
Right. So, any chance of a pint?
No, can't be done.
A shot?
No, can't be done.
Small white wine spritzer?
No, can't be done.
Okay, how about a bottle of homemade scrumpy designed to play with your mind, rot your gut, and leave you in the morning with a vague cloud instead of a memory and the taste of kebab and pizza in your mouth?
Yeah, this is how it should be.
Cheers, Ted. See you later.
Archie bargy.
So yeah, this is the Crypt Club at the Funky Graveyard. Plenty of people and other things to meet here. This is the perfect place to get to know the locals. And by locals, I mean girls. By get to know them, I mean sit in a corner and look at them and hope vainly one of them will come up and talk to us.
Awesome. Good. Good, that'll be most helpful to my research. Hey, who are they over there? Is that a group of girls?
Nah, that's a bunch of ghouls. Stay away from them. They are trouble.
Hey, look, there's a T-goblin near you, covered in filth from climbing up the train path.
He disgusts me, just like the rest of the creatures who are not machines, or in fact me.
Open your door. Try to entice him in.
Absolutely not, old boy. I don't want to get my revolving plate covered in goblin grime.
Trust me, I have a plan.
Okay. This better not be a trick, or you go on my list, and once the revolution comes, radiation for you all. Now then, here, little gobliny wobbliny. I think there's some redbush tea inside me somewhere. Ah, I got the blighter.
Good. Now fry him. Now open your door, revolve your plate so he flies towards my populator.
Okay, here goes. Hole in one.
Haha, let's see how they like their late night coffee now, huh? Les putains.
What say you, Balthazar?
Hey there, ladies. I'm Matt, member of the Royal Geographic Society.
Ladies, do you need your eyes tested?
I told you they were ghouls, not girls.
Oh, I am so very sorry. It's the disco lights and this scrumpy. I should have realised.
Yes, you should. Still, no matter. So, you are new here? Well, it's not often we get to meet new people. Look, let me give you a piece of advice. You don't want to hang around with cabbage chops there. Why not join our group? We'll show you the island. We know all the best spots to grab a meal.
Cabbage chops? Oh, right, because I'm a vegetarian. How witty. Why don't you go back to scrabbling around the dirt to find some dinner? Ugly face.
I take it you guys don't get on.
You could say that.
We're from different political persuasions.
So because you're a veggie and they're meat eaters?
In a manner of speaking. Do you like meat?
No, it's because they have no sense of civic duty. I can't respect anyone who doesn't care about the community. Now, come on, let's leave these sickos to it.
Hold on. Yes, I like meat. What meat do you eat mainly? Chicken? Beef? alligator, flamingo?
No, we eat the other meat.
Oh, you mean penguin. They served this penguin back at the Royal Geographic Society spring fling. It's best served by thinly slicing the breast and frying it with a coating of egg and breadcrumbs in the fashion of a Wiener Schnitzel.
No, you misunderstand. We eat the dead out of the graveyard.
What?
To become a ghoul, you have to eat the flesh of the recently deceased. We believe that after time, you will gain paranormal powers from it, once you have shown yourself to be worthy.
That's sick.
I told you, they're sickos. Every corpse they eat is one less body I can turn into a zombie and use as a taxi. They are ruining my ingenious public transportation system.
And you keep making us run for our dinner.
I feel a bit nauseous. I think the scrumpy's backfiring on me. Oh no. Ugh, my head. What happened?
You vomited on the head ghoul.
Hang on, I think I remember that. What then?
Well, he didn't take too kindly to it. There was a bit of pushing and shoving, some raised voices, accusations, incriminations, faults on both sides, really. Just a misunderstanding blown out of all proportion, really.
So, what happened then? We just apologised and left?
No, not quite. You called him a maggot-filled abomination before accusing him of doing something else to the corpses before eating them. Something you said. Anyway, then you threw up on him again, and, end result is, they've threatened to eat us.
I thought they only eat dead people.
Yes, they said that isn't going to be a problem.
Well, how did we get out of there?
Hep Ted stepped in and reminded them about no argy-bargy in the biscuit cupboard or something, and I grabbed you and scarpered.
Oh, so what happens now then?
Well, we either sit here and wait for them to come and get us, or, I suppose, I could raise an entire army of warrior zombies to surround the house and protect us.
Why don't you do that then?
Because I'm not that good yet, really. 1 or 2 at a time is about my limit. Plus, those bloody ghouls have eaten a load of the best zombies.
So it's just sit here and wait for death?
Pretty much. I mean, you could hide under your bed if you like. That might help.
Don't worry, I'll handle this. Being a geographer means you must be prepared for any situation anywhere on Earth. Leave this to me. Okay, so I've installed machine gun turrets in the roof, tripwires at every window, specially crafted booby traps at vital locations in the house, and there's a supply of sandbags and guns round the entrance to the kitchen. Now, what am I forgetting? Oh yeah, I should have told Zack about the booby traps. I'm sure there was something else though.
Where are you, you git?
Oh, I'm up here in the attic. Okay, I think we're all set.
I'm gonna get you back for that. Just you wait. I'll be really devious and stuff. So why are we up here in the attic again?
Better visibility out the window, closer to the machine guns, and if they do break in, it'll take them a few seconds longer to find us, so we get to live for a few seconds more.
How comforting. So, everything is up and running then, security-wise? Oh, hold on. What did you put at the front door? When they open it, does it have a huge log swing down and into them? Oh, I love that booby trap.
Oh no, there's nothing on the front door. I thought we might want to order a pizza later.
I think I could see a flaw in your plan.
It's them! This is it! What do we do? What do we do?
Well, I do have one backup plan, but it's not perfect.
Okay, we can work with that. What is it?
We wait for them to come up to the attic, and then...
Yes? Then what? You black magic them? Or we charge them?
No, not quite. We wait for them to come up the stairs, and then I offer them you in exchange for my safety.
What?
Of course, that might not placate them, but I figure you look a bit stringy, so whilst they're busy killing and eating you, I can make good my escape.
So your plan is to sacrifice me?
I said it wasn't perfect, but you have to admit the whole sacrifice motif has an old-school charm about it.
They've come in!
Hello, Hello, Zack.
That ghoul sounds less scary than in the club.
That's not a ghoul, that's Siouxsie. She's a friend of mine. Hey, Siouxsie, we're in the attic. Mind the tripwires on the stairs?
Hi there, what you doing in the attic?
And who is your friend?
Oh, this is my new housemate, Matt. Matt, this is Siouxsie and Fern.
Hi there. So, how do you all know each other?
We met in a mature student induction class, so I know Zack from university. When he actually bothers to show up, that is.
How very dare you! I'm there at least once a week to sign the board that says I've turned up.
I think they expect a bit more than that.
So crypto-fascist.
Oh, I met him in the island's alternative club scene. We're funky graveyard buddies.
So, what do you study, Fern?
Well, I'm studying sports science because I like to keep active and I go running a lot. I figure it's good practice for if I ever have to run away from any monsters. Or if I'm in a group being chased by an escaped lion and I have to outrun my friends.
Ah, I see. So you're practically minded. Have you ever considered geography?
Run away, that's your plan for everything, Fern.
Well, what's yours? If you get confronted by a monster, are you going to challenge it to a drinking contest and try to drink it under the table?
That or hit it around the head with a bottle. I studied self-defence, so I've learned all the best places to hit a body with a half-filled bottle of vodka, but still not managed to break the bottle. Waste not, want not.
You study self-defence? Is that at the university as well?
No, I studied it in my spare time. I don't go to uni anymore. I love films, so I work at the cinema in town, the Scarlet Omnihex.
Self-defence and films? That's an interesting mix.
Living around here, it can be thought as a training guide, a how-to for specific situations if you like, although I think some films are not as realistic as they could be.
Are you going on about the mummy thing again?
I'm telling you, Fern, if they act the way they do in the films, then there's nothing to be scared about.
Not if you're good at running, there's not.
Okay, think about it. You have a mummy lumbering after you. If you're a woman, it carries you off, and if you're a guy, it strangles you. That's its power. Doesn't try to eat you, infect you, doesn't hypnotise you, just strangles you.
Don't forget the fact, it's dead, so it must be supernaturally strong.
Well, depending on what version, you believe it's either this dead thing revived by magic or it's just some guy kept in a coma for a few hundred years by tanner leaves. Either way, it can't move very fast because of it. Plus, it's all stiff and jerky. What I'm saying is if it can only very stiffly try and strangle you, why not just fight back? Use speed and blocks and chops and things.
I guess the Egyptologists just didn't have your hindsight.
You could always use fire. Those grody mummy bandages must be pretty flammable.
Yes, fire is our friend.
Maybe that's why they live in the desert. Lots of sand to put out fires with.
Good thinking. I still just go with running. Less mucking about. Speaking of which, we came here to see if Siouxsie needs to beat your housemate.
What did I do this time?
Have you been irresponsibly raising zombies again? We saw one shambling down the high street earlier. Had to cross the road to get out of its way and everything. You know how much I hate crossing roads unnecessarily.
No, of course I haven't. I'm always very responsible when it comes to raising brain-thirsty, infectious monsters. Wait a minute. Was it wearing a muzzle?
No.
Definitely not one of mine, then. If you do see one with a muzzle on, though, can you try and get it back to me? I'm running a bit low. I'll have to start using rubber bands to keep their mouths shut soon.
Zack!
So, Matt, are you some sort of insulation consultant?
Insulation consultant? What do you mean?
Well, just with being in the attic and all the sandbags.
No, we were at the funky graveyard earlier and Matt accidentally tried to hit on the head ghoul. Then he insulted him, threw up on him, insulted him some more, and accused him of sleeping with his dead grandmother.
Yes, that introduction didn't go so well.
Well, this one seems to be going better.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Okay, before you two get cosy, tell me what's with the attic, though.
Oh, the head ghoul is coming to kill us and then eat us. Well, possibly just Matt. I have a backup plan.
Not the sacrifice your friends plan again.
It's a classic.
I remember when you used that one when a raccoon got her loose inside the library.
You saw a raccoon. I still say it was a were-squirrel. Either way, it worked.
You stood up, screamed, "Bite them, not me," then taste the hazelnut, ran out the door, pausing only to knock the librarian out and throw in between it and you.
And my plan was a perfect success. I was not bit.
You're also not allowed in the library except in winter.
That's right. Now I have to study at the beach. A total win all round.
And on that self-deluded note, I think we'd better get going, as your impending doom is apparently on the way.
Bye, Matt. Nice to meet you. I hope you don't get eaten.
Bye! Thanks. I hope you get chased by something. So you can show off your running. Not that I want you to be chased. Unless you want to be. I could always offer to chase you if you needed practice. Unless it would be creepy. I could not chase, but just sit with you. Maybe eating.
Relax. She left sometime between the first and last E in bye.
Aw, they seem nice.
What can I say? I've got great taste. Speaking of which, how about we put that pizza plan of yours into action? I could go and get a menu, maybe even raise a zombie to collect it, although it might take a while to deliver it. They don't follow instructions well. I found the last one 2 hours later, stuck on a fence, trying to get victims to wander close enough for it to bite them by waving bits of the pizza at them.
Too late. I think I can see them coming. Pass me the binoculars. Yes, that's them. The main guy seems to be carrying something.
White flag, maybe, or some sort of flan?
No, it looks like a rock. Maybe a large pine cone. That can't be right. Oh.
It's a grenade, isn't it?
Not necessarily.
It is, though, isn't it?
Yes. Bugger.
Here, let me look. Okay, he's pulling the pin. He's getting ready to throw it, and, yep, it's in the air. Death looks pretty certain. It's coming down, and it's landed right in the middle of their group. Ha! The fool has thrown it straight up instead of across.
What? Let's see. Oh, yeah, you're right. There's a bit of shouting going on between the ghouls, some shoving, and... Yeah, we're safe. They've blown themselves up. Oh, hang on. One of them survived.
Is he heading this way?
No, he's... it's just disgusting. He's eating the body parts of the other ghouls that are strewn around. Now he's gathering them into a doggy bag and heading off home. Oh, he's waving.
Where? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's Sam. See you, Sam. Yeah, Sam's okay. Well, for a ghoul.
Well, that was a lucky escape.
I wasn't worried.
No, why not?
Well, everyone knows ghouls can't throw.
That pun disgusts me. I'm ashamed to know you.
Yeah, it won't be the last time. Hey, fancy a coffee after all that excitement?
Sure, then why not? Tastes like death.
Tales from the Funky Graveyard is an Evil Chopsticks production. Episode 1, Ghoul Happy, was written and directed by Shred Malice. The very spooky and super funky cast for this episode were Matt, voiced by Matt Phillips, Zack and Major Rads the Microwave were voiced by Shred Malice, Siouxsie by Vanessa Laganaro, Fern by Phoebe Middleton, the head ghoul was Rishi Ghosh, Zanzibar the Coffee Maker was voiced by Edouard Carr, Hep Ted and the voice of the opening credits was Carl Anderson, and Balthazar the Demon Teapot played himself. Music in this episode: Blackout, provided by Moby Gratis, Halloween Funk is by Joachim Caroud, Accept the Challenge is by Max Co Music, and Spook 2 by Perry Tune.
What?